in the shadows of the forests, and even across vast green farmlands, a silent yet growing threat lurks. We are talking about wild boars, the species many perceive as harmless wildlife. But in reality, they are relentless destroyers. Every hoof step, every powerful thrust of their snouts, leaves a trail of devastation. What has transformed them from ordinary wild animals into an epidemic? And how are humans confronting them in this unending battle for survival? So, what has caused the alarming explosion in wild boar populations? Part of it stems from ecological imbalance, shrinking natural habitats, coupled with a lack of key natural predators. But even more significantly, their extraordinary reproductive capability. A sow can give birth to 10 to 12 piglets per litter, and breed 2 to 3 times a year, causes populations to multiply exponentially. Even the release of some domestic pigs into the wild has contributed to highly adaptable feral populations. The damage they inflict is immense. Wild boars are living bulldozers, with incredible strength capable of devastating crops overnight, destroying underground irrigation systems, and weakening soil structure. Economic losses amount to $2.5 billion annually in the agricultural sector alone. Furthermore, they compete for food, consume eggs and saplings, seriously threatening rare native species. And most frightening of all, direct encounters with humans can transform them from nuisance animals into deadly hazards, causing severe traffic accidents and, in some heartbreaking cases, direct attacks. But what happens when their numbers explode? And the battle for survival is no longer just for the animals, but becomes humanity's fight to protect what they have built.
Người thợ săn này rất may mắn khi con chó săn luôn bên cạnh. Nó đã giúp người chủ ngăn chặn những chuyện tồi tệ hơn có thể xảy ra.
In the U.S., wild boars, also known as feral hogs, are not native but are descendants of domestic pigs introduced centuries ago. They have proliferated unchecked, becoming one of the most damaging invasive species. Therefore, controlling their population in the U.S. is considered a top priority, not only for agriculturalists but also for wildlife management agencies. Legally, hunting wild boars in the U.S. has very distinct characteristics and is often less restricted compared to other wild animals. In many states, feral hogs are classified as a nuisance animal or invasive species, meaning they can be hunted year-round. With no seasonal limits, no bag limits, and sometimes no special license required, even allowing night hunting. This is entirely different from hunting deer or other large game. Some states even encourage wild boar hunting through various means, considering it an effective tool to mitigate agricultural damage and protect the natural environment. However, specific regulations still vary by state and locality. This is a continuous battle, where law also becomes a crucial tool to protect both the ecosystem and the economy. Facing an escalating threat, wild boar trapping teams have equipped themselves with a diverse arsenal, where ancient survival instincts meet cutting-edge technology. The primary and still effective method is trapping. Trap types can range from large steel cages, drop traps, or corral traps, designed to capture entire sounders alive. Today, technology has elevated trapping to a new level. Many teams utilize smart traps, equipped with infrared cameras, motion sensors, and direct smartphone connectivity. Once the system detects enough targets, a simple tap can remotely trigger the trap to close, minimizing risk to hunters and increasing efficiency. This technology allows for continuous monitoring and real-time strategy adjustment. However, technology isn't always the answer, especially after a storm or in remote areas where signals are unreliable. Many teams are forced to revert to the most primitive tools: fermented corn, a pungent bait whose scent can carry for hundreds of meters, sharpened wooden stakes, ropes, and primal survival instincts to set manual traps. This is where patience, experience, and the ability to read the animal are put to the ultimate test. A big, fierce pig was caught in a trap and couldn't escape. Beyond trapping, hunting is also a crucial control method, especially when populations are excessively large. Various hunting styles are employed, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Aerial hunting by helicopter is one of the most effective methods for reducing large numbers of wild boars in vast, hard-to-reach areas. From above, hunters can easily spot and dispatch them. However, this method is costly and subject to strict legal compliance. Hunting with dogs is a long-standing tradition, where specially trained dogs help track and hold wild boars at bay. Allowing hunters to approach and take them down. This method requires close coordination between humans and dogs and also carries inherent risks for both hunters and dogs. Hunting with firearms is the most common. Weapons like rifles with optical scopes or night vision coupled with powerful ballistics, allow hunters to effectively and safely eliminate targets from a distance. In some areas, hunting wild boars at night with spotlights or night vision devices is permitted to increase effectiveness. And finally, bow hunting, an ancient method demanding skill, patience, and the ability to approach targets at close range. This is a true challenge for hunters seeking to test their abilities in the wild, offering a raw, primal hunting experience. Each hunting method carries inherent risks. Wild boars, especially sows with piglets, are extremely aggressive when threatened.
Approaching them requires extreme caution and professional skill to ensure safety.
Despite being a nuisance species, wild boar meat is not wasted. Wild boar meat is a high-protein, lean food source with a distinctive flavor, enjoyed by many. It's often processed into delicious dishes like sausages, roasts, or hearty stews. Utilizing wild boar meat is not only a way to minimize waste but also a part of culinary tradition and sustainable resource management. If this video has provided you with valuable insights and made you think about this issue, don't hesitate to hit the like button to support us. Share this video with your friends and family to spread awareness. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more fascinating stories, in-depth perspectives, and innovative solutions in our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.